Welcome back. This is The Word. I'm Jacob Music. So, on to our first segment today. Annika's angle as usual, but I would like to introduce my guests, both new and old. First up, of course.
Are you calling me old?
Well, I was going to give you a nice introduction, but maybe I shouldn't if you're going to have that type of attitude. Believe me, you've been on here for like 4 episodes. You're old news.
Very true.
Of course, that is the Word regular contributor, Annika Wolf, calling in from Florida. Thank you for coming on the program today.
No problem.
And the newcomer, Glitter, my great friend, student from Morgan University studying family and consumer sciences. She already has an AA in business administration and performing arts. Glitter, thank you very much for coming on today.
Thank you, Jacob, for having me.
So let's get right to the Annika's Angle, the latest in bizarre and wacky news. What do you have for us today?
Well, I don't know. I have this, body dysmorphic disorder thing where I'm obsessed with my own body and my own vanity, I'm just like you, Jacob. We're all obsessed with our own vanity. And I'm also obsessed with how to get rich quick, like the Kardashians, by getting some kind of a reality show.
Well, I have to ask you, what part of your body are you obsessed with?
Oh, my big brain, of course.
Of course.
Anyways, there is a TV show on that I may just have to get television to watch.
Yes.
And it's called The Man with the 132-pound Scrotum.
Wow. Scrotum?
Scrotum. And it is on the TLC network. And TLC stands for
the Learning Channel.
Right. Now, I don't know what it's supposed to stand for, the Ludicrous Channel maybe, but he is on there. It is really happening, and there are real photos.
Oh, wait, so it's 132 pounds?
His scrotum, yes.
Are you kidding me?
Problems with things like walking and preparing meals and going to the bathroom because he has a giant scrotum.
That's actually bad. Yeah.
He wears a hoodie to keep his scrotum covered up. He wears a backwards hoodie. No, he wears a hoodie and pants backwards.
Oh.
He's had many attempts to find medical care and raise money for the surgery he needs. I just do. But you should see how hysterical it is watching him with this hoodie and the hood's like on the ground. Anyways, it's pretty scary.
Well, I have a few questions about this.
Go ahead.
Well, number one, I have to put this in context for our listeners. Okay, you said his scrotum was 137 pounds? Just his scrotum?
32. 132 pounds.
Oh my... Okay, well, let's put this into context here. Last summer, I weighed 147 pounds. All of me.
Yeah.
His scrotum...
The average woman weighs about that. His scrotum is larger than
90% of me.
Average person. Yeah.
That is... I can't even imagine that, But TLC, the Learning Channel, is there some sort of learning angle that they're spinning on this?
Maybe the fact that it's a weird medical condition. That is
What do you guys feel about these kind of TLC shows? I feel like they actually turn these people with very valid medical conditions into kind of like laughing stocks and freak shows.
Yeah, look, this is not and it's not just the person. There's lots of other things like that. TLC alone has shows like The Best Funeral Ever.
Okay.
Which is a funeral home in Dallas that stages ridiculous funerals. Big Hair Alaska.
Yeah.
Big Sexy, which is plus-size women in the fashion industry.
Okay.
Your favorite show, Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, that's not my favorite.
How is that wearing anything? Seriously.
Oh.
They have My Life show, The Man Who Lost His Face, Virgin Diaries.
Virgin Diaries.
Yeah, that was a show about, a bunch of virgins who were, like, trying to have a dating show.
So this is like exploitation
I saw one
television.
episode, and it was just such a joke.
It's like exploitation television, basically.
Oh, absolutely. There was one that's like, I eat 33,000 calories a day.
Oh, my God.
And my favorite of all the TLC shows, of course, was I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant.
Oh, that's
Your mother had
right.
one, like, so you see a woman, sitting on a toilet. I thought I had a hemorrhoid, and
Oh, my God.
dramatization. The dramatization.
Well, to get back to the actual this man, do you guys think that this type of thing, when somebody with a kind of out there medical condition, do you think that going on this program and having this show centered around him will actually help him in any way?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Well, I think that they're using it as a sideshow. He's allowing himself to be used as a sideshow.
Yeah.
Now, will it help him? He's doing it for the money. A good can come from this. It can help in the medical research, but why does it have to be televised?
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be an hour documentary. It's right.
Or it can be an academic paper, like that's what most medical discoveries are,
I mean, look at some of these other shows. Bridoplasty, which was a competition where the winner gets plastic surgery before their wedding. I saw that show, Annika. That was a disgrace to the human race.
Really? I never even heard of bridoplasty. Never. Oh my God. This is all the Learning Channel.
Well, no, that one was another channel. But, I mean, there are, in reality show, we understand that we cannot forget that it is entertainment.
Correct.
And while I understand it's entertainment and there has to be some money for entertainment, but when it becomes everything that we watch on TV, then you have to question what is the motive behind this. Because the money that is dispersed for all these reality shows, when we have so many other issues on the platform that needs to be addressed, money for so many other causes, I think that it is a waste of time and money. And they can say that the audience can say that they need to have this for entertainment. They need to have it for whatever reasons they need to have it. But the truth of the matter is, what are they feeding into the viewers?
Yeah.
And it concerns me because when others see this outside of our country, these reality shows, and they get a warped sense of who we are as Americans.
They do.
Oh,
absolutely.
I mean, like reality, I remember the first real reality show that I ever knew about, which was The Real World. Like,
it may have intensified, but the thing is, from the beginning, this whole genre was a contrivance of the very concept of reality. It was played off as real, but it is edited, it is scripted, and just molded into something that doesn't even resemble reality, but that people think it does.
Right. And it is television, and I understand that. But, like, if you look at one of the earlier ones, The Real World, the early Real World, really was a bunch of people from completely different backgrounds learning about each other. It was. So if you look at them, totally different. And I remember The Real World reality show when it came on, and you had the diverse backgrounds of people getting to know one another, like you just said. And they had the one in San Francisco with the guy who had AIDS. And it really brought understanding.
Yeah.
There were so many people that didn't realize that younger people got AIDS and could live with other people, and it didn't transfer. And, they're all drinking in hot tubs and having sex with each other. They don't try and understand anything.
So
there is no coming together of different backgrounds.
Yeah. So
much can they party?
I would ask you guys, what happened to the real world, and then what happened to reality TV in general?
You know, the most bizarre and the most shocking.
Yeah.
You know, how can we shock the viewer more?
It's like a
Whereas
fiction.
before, I don't watch it. I did watch it a couple of years ago, and I turned from it because it was garbage. They were drunk. They were getting high. They were fighting like cats and dogs. They were being very promiscuous, and they just did not care about what they were doing, who was going to see them, how they were viewed. It was just all about the Benjamin for them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And once a producer said, hey, this works, let's find people we can pay to just do anything on television. But I'll be honest with you. This year, I auditioned to be on television. I went up to New York City and I auditioned for MasterChef.
Yeah.
And they loved my food, they said. The tasting guy loved my food. And he said, now you have to sell yourself to the producers because it's not about your food.
It's not. It's about personalities or constructed personalities.
It's about personalities and
character.
That would have been my dream.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and seeing what these people are like, I don't have that kind of drama.
Yeah. Let's wrap up this story, but I would ask you guys one question more about this, and that is, most of our cable channels and networks in this country are commercial, meaning that their goal is to make money. So, in that sense, would you say, what would you say to what the Learning Channel has become? Because they would say, well, we're just giving people what they want to see. How would you respond to that?
Well, my personal response, and as you know, Jacob, I am a TV junkie.
You are.
I sleep with my TV on. I watch 24/7, basically.
Yes.
Me and all of my whatever, okay? I no longer have television.
Yes.
I use Hulu and Netflix, and now I choose to watch what I want.
Yeah.
I do not watch any of this crap anymore. I mean, Amish Mafia, Duck Dynasty, whatever these morons are. I don't watch it anymore. And I think there are going to be more and more people like me.
If people are turning away from reality TV, trash TV, whatever you want to call it, what are they turning to, do you think?
I think people are going to go back to more scripted shows.
Okay.
Or just movies.
Yeah. Okay, so Glitter.
Sitcoms.
Glitter, let me ask you the question then, about what is your response to what the Learning Channel has become in its modern incarnation?
Okay, I'll tell you this. Let's talk money, okay?
Yes.
Because we know the country just is transitioning out of a recession.
Correct.
And supposedly.
Annika would say depression.
Okay, while these producers are profiting off of these networks, the Learning Channel is still holding true. Well, not the Learning Channel, but like PBS stations like PBS.
Yeah, but PBS has a different mission completely because they're not commercial,
There are still wholesome programs that are available to watch. There is access now more than ever to so much information with the internet.
Yes.
And with the internet, even if they're not watching it on television, you can always download it on your iPhone. You can download it on your computer.
Yes.
There are so many ways that people are giving into this. And I think it's also because of so much atrocities that are happening around the world within the United States, this allows like an outlet for them to watch and let their hair down. And maybe the first program you watch if you're not careful, you can become addicted to these reality shows.
Yes.
So my stance on TLC, I don't even watch TLC. I will breeze through the channel. I don't get into all those reality shows. But it's just like, and that is a way to tempt people into that lifestyle that is not so much a reality.
Yes.
It is all a fantasy.
Yes.
That they are living in. And when those cameras go off, the real drama begins. That they can come up with all this money for these shows, but they can't come up with the money for current issues that are so important.
We need to move on, but let me interject here. So what I'm hearing from both of you guys is basically, you believe that in this modern era when the consumer has more choices, that TLC and other networks will ultimately undercut their own success by airing so many of these.
Yeah, I think they're losing more audiences. They're going to, at least, if they continue stuff like this.
Yeah.
And if people know better, they do tend to do better.
Yeah.
And this is a platform for us to make that voice for people who cannot be heard and sing, and for those who are listening in the universe. To put it out there that there are better choices available to the consumer, but they have to be the ones to make that choice.
We have to be proactive. And you know what? 10 years ago, what I'm doing here, to be able to put this onto the internet like that would not even be possible. So this is part of the more choices in technology as well. Well, we're going to go to...
Great, Annika. I thank you for that story. That was great. It had a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
And, it was, yes.
And you know what? That's
I like the unusual.
And that's the Annika Zengel story that has provoked the most conversation. But we will come back. We will go to a break, come back, and we will discuss the recent remarks by Annika's good friend, Rush Limbaugh. Oh, I'm sorry.